All right, guys, it is like lunchtime on a Thursday, and I thought it might be time to check in on this free agency stuff and see where we're at. So I got my scoreboard up here ready. This is the We Got 'em, and we'll give them up to, like these moves will go like 10 points max. So like Hufanga, we'll go 1 through 10 on him. And then the guys we lost, Zach Wilson. No, we'll just add them up. We'll go positives on that. We'll see how we stand when we get done. Uh, we'll get through it. And I know that it's like pointless, right, to grade free agency classes and draft classes for 2 years or whatever. But I'm talking about the moves, the actual moves that we make. We're going to grade them. And so let's start. Let's start with the good news, right? We've got. Let's just go. We'll run down the list of what we have so far. Obviously, the three big ones are right there at the top: Hufanga, Greenlaw, and Ingram. And yeah, we all know that Trent here is like a special teams player, and so we'll grade that accordingly because he's balancing out a loss. So that's what's going to be cool about this is when we keep score. We'll try and do it like piece by piece, and we can go out and then come in with losses, and there's Tremont Smith right there. So maybe we'll do those kind of at the same time. But all right, the re-signings, obviously Stidham's coming back. Fraboni, that was our free agent splash. Fraboni, long snapper. So my kid, I'm telling him to drop out of law school and just go straight into long snapping school. What a gig that is. Keeping the band together, we got DJ, Sternad. Okay, good. All right, so this is everything I have right now, and unless I missed something this morning, I don't think I have, but it's always possible. So let's do this Tremont Smith, right? Tremont Smith goes to Houston, and he was, like our best special teams player, right? So I don't think it hurts that much because it's special teams, but I mean, he was a nice player. So out of 10, I'm going to say, I'm actually going to go, I'm going to go 6. In other words, it's more than just a nothing burger. It's more than just an average loss. I think it stings just a little bit, right? And if I know if anybody's watching this, you can sure comment on the stream there. I don't know that anybody is, but nor would I expect anybody at this time of day. But yeah, comment in the stream with your thoughts too, and maybe I'll change some of these grades on the fly, and we'll do it together. All right, so let's get back to. So we brought Trent Sherfield in, and Trent. So what do we know about him? Do we know anything about him? He's was he a Viking? So we signed him to a 2-year deal, $8 million contract. So he's 6'1", 206, special teams gunner. Is that a Vandy? He's at 49ers, Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills. So the guy gets around. So he's like a gun for hire, right? I'm going to give that signing. I'm going to give that one a 4. So the Broncos, we got them. Just to show you what we're doing here. So we're losing right now. Free agency, we're losing. That's not going to hold, though, because we know it's coming. All right, let's do another loss. Zach Wilson goes to the Dolphins. Guys, is that not the perfect spot for Zach Wilson? Let me turn my TV down. I got NFL Network going on here. Get a copyright violation or something. I wanted to make sure I was watching the news in case anybody on earth was watching this. We wouldn't miss anything that happens. But so, all right, Zach Wilson goes to Miami. Like, how cool is that? He's like Tua. When was it? What's the most games Tua's played in the last 3 years? Right? He's always hurt. Like, there's a good chance Zach could get some play there. Oh, Dave, checking in. What's up, brother? Man, I'm gonna grade this stuff. I am. I grade everything. I keep scoring everything. What do we got? Braxton Gregory. So and selfishly wanted to keep Zach. Same here, man. That's what I'm talking about. But like you gotta like Braxton. Honestly, if you like Zach Wilson like I did, like you've got to be super happy for him, man. Like going to Miami is perfect. He can keep the reclamation project going. He's getting good money. He's backing up Tua, who's bound to go out. And I'm not wishing that on him, but I mean that's just the facts, right? The guy's always out, hurt. So like I'm thinking that loss is like a 7 for me on a scale of 1 to 10. So I'm gonna go 7 on that, and but then let's go here to Stiddy coming back, right? You gotta balance out the loss of Stiddy, and I think Stiddy was super important. I said this a few months ago. I I predicted Zach would be gone and that they would keep Stiddy, and that Stiddy actually makes the better backup. I think that Zach Wilson obviously has the higher ceiling and would be a lot more fun to watch, but I don't want Bo looking over his shoulder at Zach Wilson and that rocket arm of his. I think Jared Stidham said the right things last year when he said I can be a starter in this league and all that. But I think he knows he's career backup now and he's on board. So I think that's a great move, and I'm going to give Stiddy 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm giving him an 8. Yeah, I agree with you, Rex. We don't want him to get hurt, but man, I definitely will be tuning in to watch uh, Zach play if he does, and rooting for him for sure. So here's where we sit right now with those moves. We're still losing free agency, guys. We're losing by a point. It's bedlam. All right, let's do another ad. Let's get this score going here. Hufanga. Guys, what would you give Hufanga? Safety. The guy is an absolute beast for the 49ers. Obviously, we all know about the injury stuff, but he's 6 feet, 200 pounds, and he's known for coming downhill. He's got interceptions, pass breakups, forced fumbles. Guy's exciting, and he's like 25, right? So he's got an ACL, gets past that, and then deals with a wrist injury last year, I think. But those are two separate things. And when you play with your head on fire, like Hufanga, you're going to have those. I don't think that makes him injury prone, and it was a position of need. So guess what? We're going to bring up the scoreboard, and we're going to give the Hufanga signing a 1, 2, 3. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points. I'd give it a 10, but yeah, I mean, we do have an injury concern there, so we'll give him one more. 9. We'll go 9. Now let's get out of that full screen and let's do a loss, shall we? So let's talk about Cody Barton going to Tennessee. Man, was Cody good? Was he bad? Was he okay? Was he like 50-50? He was kind of like some games you just never heard from, or like he wasn't anything to worry about or be excited about. He was just kind of there. So I'm gonna go not super heartbroken about Cody. Let's give the other team 5. We'll give him 5 points for taking Cody. What's up, David? What are you saying? Yes, I would like to see that as well. Actually, I'm not as down on Troutman as you. Like one of the things I tell people is if you don't have expectations, you don't get disappointed. Like I try not to put too much expectation on somebody like a player like Troutman or something because he might have a role there. We don't need every tight end to be Shannon Sharp or the Joker or whatever, right? Like they can. Gosh, you know what? It sucks though because he's not that good of a blocker either. So I don't know. He did a one-handed catch in the end zone. That was kind of cool though. I don't have no idea who that is, David. So thanks for making me look bad on my own show, and that will be a preemptive deduct for you next time you're on the show. I will dock points to you. All right, let's get Cody Barton got the points here. Let me update you on the score for free agency. How we're doing? We are now winning free agency. It was that easy. That's all the time it took. And there's not alcohol in this, but I will take a sip to celebrate that we are now winning free agency. Yes. All right, let's do another move. We've got Evan Ingram. Let's go. Like, how many points do you think I'm going to give the guess in the chat? How many points do you think I'm about to give the Evan Ingram signing? Well, folks, he's an ace, or as everybody in the world likes to call it, he's a joker. And I can't give him 17, but I can give him a maximum of 10. David, if you were on time, you would know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll give him a few more just because I make up scores as I go anyway. And as you know, Cowboys fans don't know this feeling. No kidding. They don't know anything except, oh, poor Pookie. I don't want to talk about Pookie right now. We're going to have to talk about him in a minute. But by the way, I said earlier we still need to sign a free agent running back, and I stand by that. We got to get one. I don't see us going into the season with Jaleel and Estime, and Bidet, and a rookie or two, or some combination of that. I still think we need, even if it's just like a P. Ryan or something like that, for keep Bo from getting knocked on his butt 50,000 times a day. All right, let's do another move. Oh man, we're winning free agency. Should we just go for the home run at this point? Let's go for Brony. Mitchell Fabroni, long snapper, the splash signing of the season. I'm gonna give that one. I'm gonna give that like a -2. I'm gonna say we got him, but we lost points. I can't do that. I'm gonna break even. I'm calling it a wash. Talk about overspending. Good Lord. Yeah, I've seen some J.K. Dobbins talk about getting for a running back coming in. That would be, but I think I like this one better. I do think I like Miles better. We'll see. David, what do you think of the Fraboni signing? I mean, it's nice to have a long snapper that you don't even know exists for 3 years because he's just always solid. But wow, that guy made a lot of money. I think I have eligibility left. I'm gonna have to check. Let's do. All right, here's your score update. Let me get rid of this. Okay, we are officially kicking free agency's ass now. And you're right. I don't remember a bad snap. And it's not my money. It's Walmart money, so who really cares, right? All right, let's do, since we're killing it, let's send somebody down the road. Javonte. We talked about it. Javante's going to Dallas. I guess he's going to be a third down P. Ryan / pass blocking back there like he was supposed to be here. I don't really know what their plan is to do with him. But I'm going to say that loss is a 3-4. It's a 4 because we haven't replaced him yet. Other than that, like, he needed to go. And I'm a huge Pookie fan. I love Javonte Williams, what he was when was special, and then he wasn't. But he still went out there and played, and he made some blocks. So let's see. And we need a punter. And I'm assuming we're going to get one either now or we'll probably get one soon. Somebody to place hold, but I think after the draft and after cuts and after final cut downs, that might all switch. Like there could be like we might have a punter for a while and then we get somebody else. That's my prediction. Somebody make note of that because I'm never wrong. If you follow me on Twitter, you know that I'm never wrong. Can't believe the Cowboys like Rico walk for Javonte. Let Rico walk? Uh, I Javonte's just a weird case, right? He did look kind of smooth in like 2 games, but then like lost it all. It's just so weird. It's sad. Yeah, I thought it was let. I figured it out. I'm like Sherlock Holmes, David. I figure stuff out, man. Let's talk about Matt Pert, DJ Jones, Stranad. All these guys come back, and this is just solid. This is not Elway-esque, right? This is bringing guys back and keeping them on the team. I would like to see a few more names on here with some extensions, but as far as re-signings go, this is for now. I would have signed all these guys, and I will give. Let's go. How many points for DJ Jones? Let's go. The signing DJ, that's a 6. Pert, 4. Stranad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jaquan, 8. Kroll. Should we ask Lammy on that? I mean, he's our best player. I know that's getting old, but we'll go. Whatever. 5. Tillman, let's go. Jordan Jackson, 6. Devin Key. Devin Key had some nice spots last year, didn't he? 1, 2, 3. Let's go that. All right, so I'm going to do these last. We're going to get rid of this, and we're going to put this back up. And we're going to go, all right, these are our Riley Dixon. That's cost. So that's kind of tricky, right? He was inconsistent. Definitely not clutch. He's not a bad player. He's like a 5 out of 10. I'm going to say it's a 5. Only because we haven't found anybody else yet. Burton. We don't know if Burton's coming back yet. So I don't want to assign. God, is he coming back? He's probably not. Maybe he's not. Let's go with the list. Assume he's not. We'll go. That's a 5. Quinn Bailey's a 2. Jordan Humphrey is a. If we lose him, we don't really need him now. So that's a 3. And Zach Cunningham's a 2. So we got everybody accounted for here. We talked about Zach Wilson and Cody. So I guess when we add it all up, this is what I come up with. And I'd move my stupid face out of the way if I could. We've got 81 to 41 points saying that the Broncos are absolutely killing free agency. And this was very scientific, by the way. Thanks, man. I love the stream. That's awesome. I wish I could. I love the little hot dog thing you got going there. Is that Roggy Dog? Is that what that? God, that's awesome. That's a great logo. I'm gonna have to check you out. Yeah, we are absolutely dominating. This is kind of like the old days of like when Broncos were players, man. There was a time where if a cool player came up, you knew the Broncos were going to be in on it, or at least trying to be on it. And wasn't it George or Sean or something a couple years ago that said, if there's something out there, we're going to be in on it. Like we're going to be in on every one. And they're kind of getting that way. Like I think they're just calling all of it like it's a fantasy football team. And yes, if we sign Cup, the scoreboard is going through the roof, man. I'm telling you. And I know that I don't know if there's been polls out there, maybe there has, but I know like half of Broncos country is like totally on board with Cup. And the other half is like not. And it's the same in the media, right? So I talked to all these guys and the guys that are on the show, whether it's been on the show or not, but I've watched your shows. And so I either way, I kind of know what everybody's thoughts are on Cooper. And here's the thing, I remember Wes Welker and Stokely and like some of these guys later in their careers, there's really crafty guys, and Cup catches everything, by the way. He doesn't need to be the big F or the big X anymore. Um, Evan Ingram's the big F, as Sean Payton calls him. So Cooper Cup, do you mean to tell me he can't be like another small, I don't know, just a slot, just a slot you can move around, or a piece you can put him, you can flanker him, you can go do tight sets, you can do all kinds of stuff with guys like that, trips, and just put him in there and just let him do his little jiggle thing. He doesn't have to have big top speed. I think it'd be a great signing, but um, yeah, that's the thing, right? Like he is one of those players that he will find, like, God, I even hate to mention this person's name on my live stream, but Travis Kelsey, like that jackass, is really good at like finding a soft spot in a zone or whatever and settling down, and also like have that ability to be like not really fast yet somehow use leverage and get away from people. I think Cup can still do that. I think he would. I think he'd be a great signing. So, and I know that's not just me, but guys, we're winning free agency. Clearly, I was pretty I was pretty easy on these scores too. But I mean, if you look at this is a this little area here should make everyone very happy. And I know we're betting on some injury stuff here, but if you have not done so, go and watch some Evan Ingram. My gosh, there are like there are like 30 plays I watched yesterday that none of the guys on our team, maybe even our wide receivers included, except for Court maybe. The guy catches, man. He's got moves and he bends like it's so weird. Like I can't tell if he's a wide receiver or a tight end sometime, but man, we got our Joker. That's awesome. And that's probably it, guys. Just kind of trying some of this on for size because I love to talk about this stuff. And thanks to you guys coming in the chat, especially you, David, Ragged Dog, Roggy. Where else we got? Where'd you go, Brett? I can't remember. Braxton, yeah, Braxton Gregory. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Tonight, tonight we got a big one. Do I have something? I don't. I was gonna say I'd share a picture with you, but I'm ill prepared. We've got a show tonight. Can I do that? Let's see. Maybe. You guys might be interested in this. Gotta remove something. Bear with me. Oh yeah, here we go. Tonight. It is on. Great stream. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Braxton, man. That's awesome, dude. Um, so I do my show, which is mic'd up, and that's my comfort zone. Hosting a show, having the guys battle it out. This is a little different for me. This is more like David's stuff. I'm not an analyst, nor do I pretend to be. I'm more of a fan like you guys, but I've been watching football and listening to this stuff long enough to, understand what I'm seeing. But tonight is a huge show. I can't wait for it. D-Mac from Altitude Radio, Ben from Sports Talk Denver. Guy's a monster content creator on YouTube. These guys are two of my favorites. And yeah, they're going to be live tonight, 7 Mountain Time. It's going to be lit, and I can't wait to show it to you. So until then, though, let's keep watching, man. We're not done. We need a running back. And I wouldn't mind some DL stuff. Hey, what's up, Marky? You guys coming in right at the end, and you're making me stay on longer. I get paid overtime for that, though, so that's cool. All right, Mark, you missed it. I wanted to show you just before I left, because I think you need to see this. This is how much we are winning free agency. And I scored it just like I do my shows. It's not even close, Marky. David? Is it close? No, it's not close, Braxton. It's not close. Vet wide receiver and vet running back, then on to the draft. Yes. And I was happy to see that the one signing that we made was for special teams, right? Because I was expecting a Reynolds signing all along. Just another, like, hey, the guy's got experience. He knows how to catch a ball, and let's just get him on the team and feel like we've got somebody. That's the kind of signing I'm expecting. But you guys keep teasing me with this Cooper Kupp shit, and I'm gonna go crazy, man. You were hiding in the weeds. That is not a big time upset. That is an ass whooping. We are killing free agency, guys, and we are, yeah, we're gonna be killing it tonight too. If you guys can come in tonight, ask some questions, some trivia. Look up a couple of trivia questions if you get a chance, and I'll throw them to DMAC and Ben and see how they like, surprise ones. And if I that way, maybe even I'll get to guess them because I won't know them because I know all the rest of them. And I'm playing Taboo tonight, so I had my lovely assistant write down 20 names of Broncos on these index cards. I have not looked at them yet. I'm going to shuffle them. And then I got to get the guys to guess the player without giving them the name or the number. And that's going to be lit. So until then, though, guys, thanks for tuning in. That was fun. And we're going to do some more of these. Till next time. Peace out, yo.